Yo, 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 yo. Hi, welcome back to the stream. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I haven't streamed in a while. I haven't streamed much in a while, at least. Like the last stream is not really that long ago, but like generally speaking, in the last few weeks, I haven't really streamed all that much, and that's not gonna change tomorrow. That's not gonna change today. Tomorrow it's not gonna change either. Yeah, no. I have shit to do, and I will probably be able to stream a bit more starting next week, maybe. Also, before I fucking get too deep into talking, I should probably do. How did this work again? Yeah. Here, hi. There I am. Yeah. I have exam stuff going on currently, so I don't really have that much time. Might have some more time starting tomorrow, starting next week, I mean. But yeah, for today, I don't really have that much time, but there is a Nintendo Direct going on in like 5 minutes. Like there's there is a timer ticking down right here. And yeah, like I don't know, as a partial Nintendo streamer, I would say that that I play my fair share of Nintendo games, whether I want to or not. And I do want to, though. That's the problem. So I feel like I'm kind of obligated to react to the direct now. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do today, basically, and not much more. Afterwards, I think I'm gonna go off right away and continue working on my shit. But yeah, as for now, I don't know. I'm kind of hello, camera. Thank you. I'm kind of surprised, honestly, that I'm like this early, honestly, because like my day was pretty tightly packed. So I fully expected to come on like exactly the minute that the direct starts and not have time to like talk about it before it starts. But then again, I also don't really have much to say. I think, like, I don't really expect much to come out of this direct. At least not that much that will interest me. I know that they said something about like Pikmin 4 and shit. Like I think in the original announcement on Twitter, I think they said something about Pikmin 4 and shit. But as you may know, I am not that much of a Pikmin guy yet. Hopefully, maybe. Like I don't know. I definitely want to get into Pikmin at some point, but as of right now, I don't really have too much interest in Pikmin. And before I would play Pikmin 4, I would probably want to play the other games beforehand, because like also there's not really anything about Pikmin 4 that specifically interests me that would make me want to play Pikmin 4 instead of the early games, especially considering that I would need to pay 60 fucking bucks for Pikmin 4 probably, and I just don't have that kind of money just right now. Especially like if I would at least play it on stream, like that would like at least kind of justify it, I guess. But I have enough shit to do on stream already, and like I don't know if I would want my first Pikmin experience to be on stream or not. Like obviously it would be good content probably, but yeah, considering that if I would want to play the earlier titles beforehand, I could just emulate those. Maybe not Pikmin 3. Like Pikmin 3 would probably be a better experience, especially considering that the gamepad did play quite a huge role in the game as far as I remember. It would probably be a better experience there to just pull out the Wii U and buy it buy a used copy. Though, I don't know. I think, like, would Pikmin 3 be easy to get used? Because, like, I would imagine that the fandom would probably hang on to their copies pretty tight. I don't know. Yeah. Same thing obviously applies to Pikmin 1 and 2. I could also just play those on the Wii U if I wanted to. Would probably be a better experience. But either way, I would not have to pay as much for them. Probably, hopefully, as I would have to pay for Pikmin 4. So yeah, to summarize, I'm not really that interested in Pikmin 4 as of right now. I would probably want to play the other games beforehand. I'm obviously very excited for the Pikmin fandom. Obviously, obviously they are probably gonna like shit their pants once they see a single frame of Pikmin happening here. But yeah, as for me, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna see if there's gonna be something else that's really interesting in there. And like as I said, I don't really expect that there's gonna be anything too interesting though. Like, I don't know. There's not really that much that I don't know. I mean, obviously, the last time I said like, how about like Fantasy Life 2? And then I said it as a joke. Or like Fantasy Life port, or I said something like that. I said it as a joke, and then they actually announced fucking Fantasy Life I, which was like really fucking hype, obviously. So like something like that might happen again. Maybe they just show something about Fantasy Life I, or the new Professor Layton game too. Like we have yet to get we have yet to see a release date for both of those games. If I remember correctly. So either one would obviously be pretty hype, but yeah, beyond that, I don't know. We're gonna see. Oh yeah, I gotta fucking unmute. God, that's fucking loud, dude. Make it a bit more quiet. I think that should be fine for you, right? Yeah. Pokemon, oh my god. Okay, yeah, I don't know. What do they have to show about this? Probably DLC shit. So far, it doesn't look like anything DLC. So DLC though. It's probably like just yeah, play the game. We need more sales, or it's DLC shit. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess we haven't seen much about it since like the initial reveal, so. Yeah, I know I'm very reactive right now. Like, usually you would be like fucking pogging it every single Pokemon that's revealed, right? Like, oh my god, Gligar in... wasn't Gligar? No, Gligar wasn't in Vanilla Scarlet Violet, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. So far, nothing that really piqued my fancy. Piqued my interest, whatever. The outfits are obviously very drippy, but like those aren't entirely new. Yeah, those three guys, I guess. Yeah, and that's the... I forgot the name already. Of the little ogre mask Pokemon thing. I already forgot the name. Since it was like I think the name has been revealed, and I'm not tripping. I just like genuinely forgot about it. Because it has been so long. And I'm not really too deep into the in the Pokemon loop currently. Okay. Interesting. I thought this was gonna be like a I thought this was gonna be like a like battle tournament kind of thing, maybe finally, because I really want that still. Like battle facility kind of shit. Yo, whoa, Flygon though. Actually, like I fucking... Was that the first time Flygon was shown, or and I just missed it? Like I feel like I missed. I saw one shot of Flygon earlier, and I just didn't think anything of it. But yeah, Flygon is probably like pretty hype. But yeah, no, this is just like gonna be another area to explore, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing too crazy. It's pretty much just like more of what we've already seen and nothing like too new as far as I'm concerned. Like again, Flygon is probably the hypest part of it like regarding how new it is, how unexpected. Because like the other stuff is pretty much just, yeah, I mean, in this DLC you will explore this location and there's gonna be these Pokemon. I mean, yeah, sure, that's what you could guess from the key art already. Oh shit. Oh shit. The chest from Gimmighoul, I didn't pay attention, but like that's actually somewhat interesting considering that you weren't able to use chest from Gimmighoul in combat before. Yeah, this isn't too new either. Like I think this has been revealed already. Like at least I've seen it all over Twitter. I haven't looked too deep into it. But yeah, this isn't new as far as I know.
Scale walls and glide as Knuckles. Or swing a powerful hammer as Amy Rose.
I only like pretty much the most I've seen of this is like, I don't know where I've seen it. I've seen it somewhere though, but like I didn't see any gameplay of the game, only like 2 or 3 screenshots. What I've seen though is that apparently someone already got fired over leaking something from this game. that is what I've seen.
Combine your powers and take on the evil Dr. Eggman. When Sonic Superstars launches on Nintendo
and like, I don't know, I've seen like a few... Hi Louis. And like, I've seen a few things about like analysis. Like again, I haven't really ever seen gameplay. I've only seen like a few screenshots and shit. What the fuck is this? Fucking Fortnite Harvest Moon? Why do they look like Fortnite?
And more. Play with other residents in online co-op or carve out your blissful life solo.
Anyways, yeah, so far people seem to be more pleased with Superstars than they were with Origins specifically. Because like it seems to be more like faithful in terms of like the physics or something, but like yeah.
What kind of coziness will you choose? Palia is free to play.
Look, like the 2 NPCs that got shown for like 1 second there, those looked so much more interesting. Joker, oh my god, persona!
The Phantom Thieves return in this tactical spin-off.
Yeah, those 2 NPCs looked so much more interesting than all of the fucking human characters.
They must join forces with a revolutionary named Arena to combat the armies that have taken control.
I have no idea about Persona, so
during battle, assess the
I have no idea what about this is hype. Like obviously, like I know that it like Persona, tactical game, kind of funny, Fire Emblem kind of thing, spin-off Final Fantasy Tactics shit. Like obviously, like I know why it is hype, if someone would consider this hype. But like I don't know if there's like any crazy characters or something that were unknown before or anything. Like I have no idea, I'll be honest.
when Persona 5 Tactica launches on Nintendo
It's
Switch,
probably pretty cool though.
November 17th.
Yeah, mining is pretty cool, I agree.
To a Saturday morning cartoon. Calling all heroes for the first-person roguelike adventure, Mythforce.
First-person roguelike adventure?
Fantasy world inspired by Saturday morning cartoons of the past.
I mean,
It's up
that
to you to stop
is
evil
pretty
generals
interesting,
from taking
honestly.
over, but it won't
Like,
be
it looks
easy.
like shit because it's on the Switch, and also the animations
castles
are kind of
threaten
stiff.
your
Like, I think they could use some more
Wield
work.
medieval weapons
But
and
like,
legendary
a
magic
game
smite
based on like
the
shows like
monsters.
He-Man and shit?
During each run,
Like,
you
just
can
on the
find
aesthetic?
treasure
That's
to
pretty
boost your
interesting,
character's
honestly.
abilities.
And I mean, obviously a roguelike, like, I don't know what to say.
Plus, up to 4 brave heroes can share the adventure in online co-op.
That's
Drop
pretty
in and
cool.
out at any time as you face the many
I will
perils
take
ahead.
a look at it
By
if it
the
releases
power
on
of
any other
teamwork.
platform than the Switch. Actually, no, it has to release on
Launches
Steam.
Nintendo Switch this year.
Yeah, no. I'm not gonna play a game like this on Switch, I wanna be honest.
Splatfest is going to be pretty sweet.
Okay. No, they are midgets. They're literally dwarves. It's literally in their name, Logi. It's literally what it says on the tin. Yeah. Splatfesto.
The next Splatfest for Splatoon 3 has been confirmed.
Oh my
Okay,
god,
Squids,
Splatfest
here's the
confirmed.
theme. Which flavor
Oh,
of
wow.
ice cream is best? Vanilla,
Damn, that's actually like,
or mint
I don't know,
chip?
that's actually
This
kinda
Splatfest will be held
kinda
during the
difficult.
dates shown
So
on
I
screen.
would have to say that I like strawberry. I like strawberry ice cream a lot. And mint chip is like, I don't really eat it that often. I like mint in general, but I think with ice cream, I tend to like, I tend to prefer something
Plus,
something
get
else.
splatting and themed battles with challenges. More Splattastic events are on the
But
way.
yeah, strawberry is pretty
Be on the
sweet.
lookout for more
Obviously,
info in
like,
the
yeah, it's
future.
ice cream. Strawberry is pretty cool. Yeah, it's ice cream. Fuck. Fucking hell. Yeah, fucking Smurf ice cream. What is this? Fucking Detective Pikachu? If so? If that's Detective Pikachu, that's pretty hype. Hell yeah!
Tim Goodman,
That's actually kinda hype.
Pikachu. You two are the ideal detective duo.
You two are the
Quit goofing off and investigate.
Goofy? Oh, here?
So much for my coffee.
I actually wanted to play the first Detective Pikachu at some very recent point. So, like, now I have a reason to. I just need more time, I guess. But I definitely want to play the first Detective Pikachu at some point, and, like, I guess this is pretty hype too, then. If this is good. Because, like, the first one was supposed to be somewhat okay.
Something the two of you must know.
You too.
Oh, Frieza Dragon Ball! But yeah, back to the ice cream. Strawberry is pretty cool, but I tend to prefer like raspberry and shit. So between the three of those, I probably actually like vanilla the most.
帰ってきた名探偵ピカチュウをご覧いただきましたが、コーヒーは相変わらず
Returns.
ね。
What a creative name, dude. They get so creative with name these days. Like new returns. Like those are awesome and definitely very future-proof prefixes and suffixes. Yeah, I mean, but that one was enough to make me interested. Okay, Super Mario RPG. Super Mario RPG 2? Don't tell me. Like, that would be incredibly hype. Or just a remake in general or something. Holy shit! What the actual fuck? And it doesn't look too bad. Like, her chibi proportions are kind of weird. But like, I mean, I guess it's accurate to the art style, so holy shit, that's actually incredibly hype. Holy fuck. God damn! And it looks competent. They didn't just fucking smush old assets together and like recreate the levels or something. They actually created it from scratch and very like, again, like the proportions look weird, but that's because they are faithful to the original, which I really like. They didn't just like reuse shit. They actually made it like, damn! So now they have a reason to bring Gino to Smash. With a fucking remade soundtrack and everything too. Like that is actually incredibly hype. Holy shit. Holy fuck. I know just enough about... Oh god. I know just enough about Super Mario RPG to be hyped about this. And like I played it once, not too far though. Like I'm pretty sure I only played it to like the first boss, like the one like dinosaur guy. Simple flip referendum. Oh my god, listen. Simple flip. Oh. That is pretty cool though, actually. Yeah, dude, the animations, like, this actually looks incredibly competent. That is so cool. How did they fucking... Like, wasn't Paper Mario created because they wanted to make a Super Mario RPG 2 and they couldn't get the rights because the rights belonged to Square Enix and they like separated from Nintendo at that time, so they like changed the art style to make it Paper Mario? Like, I think that's the reason why Paper Mario was created. So how did they manage to do this? Like, I guess obviously nowadays the relationship between Nintendo and Square Enix is like pretty good, so that's really hype, honestly. Super Princess Peach remake? No. Actually? Super Princess Peach 2? What the fuck is this? It looks like the set design looks very Paper Mario-like, interestingly. Oh wow, you fucking cock tease. Okay, that's interesting because like at least in my bubble, dude, Luigi's Mansion 2 on the Switch port? Can you port the remake too, so that all 3 Luigi's Mansions are on Switch? Or what did they say? I assume they mean a port. I didn't pay attention. I guess we're gonna look into it again. Yeah, that's pretty hype. Yeah, the Peach game, at least in my bubble, probably mostly because of Alpharad, people have been bashing on Super Princess Peach recently. So that's very interesting for them to reveal something like that. Interesting. Fucking local man soy pogs over Nintendo soy and yawns when he sees Badman. Badman, yeah, that's what he is. I am Batman. This isn't even a new game, right? It's just like a Switch port, right?
You still know how to make an entrance.
Welcome to the madhouse, Batman.
Dude, like, how much for the DLC where Batman does the Bat Shaker? Like, holy shit, I would fucking pay, I don't know, let's say like $40 for like just a button in the main menu that you can click and then it plays a like 10-second loop of Batman doing the Bat Shaker. Like, I don't know.
Gotham would be ours.
Over my dead body.
I believe that was the idea.
Society. I mean, yeah, I heard it's good, but fucking Switch.
Don't be a stranger. You're always welcome.
I would, again, like with these kind of games, like with Super Mario RPG, the remake, there's never gonna be the hope of it releasing on any other platform. I'm probably gonna try to emulate it regardless, but like, yeah. But like, stuff like this, I'm not gonna play that shit on the Switch because the Switch looks like shit.
Your tactical prowess is all that stands between riches and certain death. This adaptation of the hit board game features turn-based card battles with RPG elements. Unleash deadly combos and bring doom upon your foes. But beware, exhaustion is close at hand. Choose from 17
Exhaustion is close at hand.
mercenaries,
Me
brave
when
over
the
260
heat.
grueling missions, and master over 1,000 abilities.
It's Like, I don't know, I think I haven't talked about it yet, because like it was one of the topics that I maybe wanted to talk about if I had more time in the beginning of the stream. My god, boobs!
Launches on Nintendo Switch September 18th. Pre-orders for the Mercenaries and Gold Editions begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, fucking hell. Is my am I like copyright? No, stream get muted. Oh. Yeah, the fucking heat wave finally reached my city. Like, considering how much people seem to complain currently about like the summer temperatures and like being hot as shit and shit. Shut the fuck up. I don't care about you, how you do it. How about you do me, Lamau? Got him. Yeah. People complain a lot recently, like in my bubble at least, and like people I do stuff with, how hard it is, and like it used to be very bearable up until today, and like today it's just like, yeah, I think the heat wave finally reached me.
One day, a once peaceful realm was silenced by its king.
Like, it's finally hot enough that you sweat at night, even with no blanket.
In this action RPG, these heroes bound by fate must work together to explore the abyss and find the secluded king. However, with its ever-changing
seems kind of interesting.
Ever-changing
dungeons? Roguelike?
Wield weapons like swords, bows, magic, and more.
I mean, it looks pretty interesting, but like, you guys know my opinion on JRPGs and like, how I'm not like the person to play them usually. Cause like just based on how I play games. Which is really ironic because currently I'm playing Dragon Quest XI and I'm liking it a lot. But yeah, beyond that, I usually don't play JRPGs, so points no sense.
Why did the king steal the world's
cutscenes look cool though.
What awaits the warriors in the depths of the abyss? Silent Hope dives onto Nintendo Switch October 3rd.
Marvel?
Sparks will fly in these Nintendo Switch games.
10 million fireflies?
Cast spells and cultivate your best life.
We love casting spells.
Make use of magic to complete tasks and fend off mischievous foes. Enrich your farm to help your character flourish.
They look like the fucking My Sims.
Decorate your space to improve your stats for the day ahead. And enchant your friends locally or online in 4-player co-op. Fae Farm launches as a console exclusive on Nintendo Switch September 8th. Pre-orders including an in-game bonus are available
and pre-orders
on Nintendo eShop.
I don't know, I don't mean to offend anybody, but like, that just... Oh damn, Hot Wheels Unleashed 2? I mean, the first one was pretty good.
And pull off outrageous stunts to avoid obstacles. Find shortcuts.
That's actually pretty cool. I sure hope it releases on other platforms. But yeah, like, I don't mean to offend anyone, but like, that game before this, it just looked so incredibly boring to me. And then like, Switch exclusive is just... For games like that, where there's no reason for it to be a Switch exclusive, it's just pretty much like... dead for me instantly. Like, again, like with like Nintendo's first party titles and stuff like the Super Mario RPG remake, there it's like somewhat understandable. Like, again, I'm still gonna like try and emulate it at some point probably, but there's like understandable, and like those first party titles also usually make great use of the Switch's functions, or like I guess the consoles in question functions. Like, for example, like first-party Wii U titles. Haven't even played the first game yet, but at some point I'm gonna play all of the Mario vs. Rabbids shit, because like that's actually kind of interesting. Trolls? Dancing killed my brother, or what the fucking quote is?
What else will they find in this
Is
world of
is
melodies?
Sandy finally done with this game, by the way? Dude, the
This
fucking
new DLC
Bobert
for Last
Bobom
Spark Hunter
looked actually
launches
kind of funny.
later today.
A
demo of the
What a
main
fucking
game is
clusterfuck of a
available
logo,
now
though.
on Nintendo eShop.
More games need logos like this, so let's be honest.
You really think you stand a chance against us?
Damn. I fucking completely lost. Yeah, Dragon Quest, oh my god. It's game I play, oh my god. I don't know.
You are now cursed, unable to
You're now cursed. Sorry. You're now cursed. It's just like that.
You're going to have to become a monster wrangler.
You're gonna have to become a Tard Wrangler. Is it like what's the name of the game? Like Monster Hunter? Monster Hunter, yeah. Dragon Quest Monsters, I think. That's like the name of that spin-off. Because like that's actually like I lied to you when I said I never played a little bit of Dragon Quest. Because I actually played. I think Dragon Quest Monsters Joker or something. Dragon Quest Monsters 2 Joker is the name of the game or something. I played like, I don't know, half an hour of that. That was actually my first Dragon Quest experience. But yeah, I know this is pretty cool.
ご覧いただいたのは
Probably.
スクエア・エニックスさんの「ドラゴンクエストモンスターズ3魔族の王子とエルフの旅」です。主人公のピサロが魔族の王になるまでにどんな道のりが待ち受けているのか、今後の続報をお待ちください。
続いては不思議な生き
What
物
did
が
I?
登場する
What was I
このタイト
talking
ルの
about
続報
earlier
です
though? Like I completely lost my sentence somewhere. I don't know what sentence though. Yeah, there's the Pikmin 4 shit. That was yeah, pretty much in the announcement.
Rescue Corps. As its newest recruit, you'll venture to a mysterious planet with
I've seen
all
people
sorts of
complain
platforms.
about how Pikmin 4
There,
doesn't
you'll meet
go
plant-like
with
creatures
the
called
like
Pikmin.
post-aesthetic Earth
adorable
aesthetic
rescue pup,
that much anymore.
Ochi.
And it just like straight up takes place on a
Your
like
mission,
modern
should you choose
Earth
to accept
with
it,
like
repair
intact
the
structures and
damaged
shit.
Rescue Corps spaceship
Which is like, I don't know,
and
has its
save any
positives and its
castaways you
negatives.
find. All right, let's explore together.
Yeah, I think I was talking about like
Once plucked, pick them up ready for
emulating
action.
shit and like
Blow your whistle to gather them
other
and
platforms,
have
right?
them follow you.
Was I still stuck on that?
Throw your little bugs at things, and
Like,
they'll start looking for
I
you.
think what I just wanted to say is that, like,
Ochi will
first-party
also
Nintendo
prove
games
to be
at
a
least,
great
like, use
king
the
and
hardware
companion.
properly, where, like, emulating
carry items with
sometimes
it.
makes, like, controlling the game in the intended
Or
way
smash
awkward.
obstacles in your way.
But, like,
And if you need a
third-party
flotation
games
device,
usually
well,
don't do that, so, like,
there you go. Ochi can even
games
stand up
that,
to the
like, don't
wildest
have a good
creatures.
reason to be Nintendo console exclusive, yeah, no.
Treasures
If they are
scattered
on other
around the
platforms,
planet
especially
to fix
PC,
the
I'm gonna play them
spaceship's
there.
radar
If not, then
and open
I'm
up
probably
new
not gonna
areas
play
to
them
explore.
until they're unless they're incredibly
Exploration
great,
isn't
like and
limited to the surface, though.
praised by
Why not
like
take
the
a
entire
plunge
internet or something.
Underground. Here, a completely different environment awaits. Unusual contraptions,
Unusual memes?
native creatures,
Damn, I thought
and
all the
even more
Pikmins were gonna die.
treasures are around every corner. You might unexpectedly find some castaways too.
My god, Amogus!
Hey, wait a minute. This leafy individual just nabbed the castaway. You've got to stop him.
What the fuck? It is Harry
For
Olimar?
Dandori battle. Embrace the art of Dandori by strategically issuing commands to your Pikmin and Ochi. Collect more objects than your opponent within the time limit to win, and save the castaway. By rescuing castaways, you'll be able to do more activities back at base camp, which is right next to your spaceship.
Yeah, like, you know, like
Train
Pikmin
Ochi
1,
and teach
you
him
only
new
had
skills.
Olimar. Pikmin 2, you had Olimar and Louis, like two people. Pikmin 3, you had 3 characters. Pikmin 4, infinite. Yoni!
You can eventually set out for night expeditions. But there's a catch. Nightfall sends creatures into a frenzy, so stay alert.
I know, it seems somewhat interesting though, like they,
You'll come across the new glow Pikmin, which only appear at night.
like for example this, that you now are actually able to like explore during the night. Like they actually kind of seem to expand on the Pikmin IP well. It seems like, I don't know, to someone who only has like proxy knowledge of Pikmin, this seems like a pretty good sequel to me. But yeah, then again, I'm not really that much of a Pikmin guy yet.
これまで危険な夜の探索は避けていましたが、最新作ではついに夜にまで冒険が。
Yeah, that's, you just said that, yeah.
の指示でぜひピクミンを導いてあげてください。
But yeah, looks pretty cool.
ピクミン2についてお知らせがあります。
Port? Wii games on the Switch?
発売した両タイトルの HD バージョンを
Yeah, true. True, they were originally on the GameCube. I kind of forgot about that. They were re-released on the Wii.
9月29日にはピクミン4の発売に先駆けて体験版を配信します。
Because like they were like showcases of like there was like this whole fucking like this whole array of games which were basically just GameCube ports, which is Snick. Oh my god. That were basically like just showcases of the damn. Okay. The original though, not the GameCube remake? That's kind of sad. Like, I guess obviously the original is usually, like, I usually like being able to play the original, but like, why not have both? It's pretty cool though. Still wouldn't want to play it on the Switch though. But yeah, like there was this whole array of games that was just GameCube ports to showcase the Wii controls. Like for example, like Mario Power Tennis and Pikmin mostly, I think.
This compilation also contains the first Metal Gear Solid digital graphic novel and sequel. Additional content includes screenplay books and master books with story and character info, strategy guides for each game, and a digital soundtrack.
Digital soundtrack. I mean, that's pretty cool, I guess. That it's on the Switch as well. And like Volume 1 obviously implies that they're gonna bring like obviously like at the very least Metal Gear Solid 4 and 5, I assume. And like Peace Walker probably as well. And then Vampire Survivors on the Switch, I guess. Like this is obvious. This is a game that already has like not shit graphics, but like such low fidelity graphics that playing it on the Switch doesn't make too much of a difference. And like the according to Ricky, the mobile port of Vampire Survivors seems to be pretty hype, so it's probably gonna work pretty well on the Switch too.
By getting treasure chests from
what was I talking about though? Yeah, like probably like 4 or 5 in Peace Walker, and like I wonder if they're also gonna put like Metal Gear Rising in the second volume, or if they're gonna split it up into 3 volumes. And, like Volume 2 is gonna be Peace Walker and 4, and Volume 3 is gonna be Metal Gear Rising and Metal Gear 5. I don't know, that would be pretty cool.
Let's check in on some upcoming European tournaments. After 4 years, the Splatoon European Championship is back in action.
After 4 years, we finally support our games again. Nah, I don't think that's the reason why there wasn't Splatoon shit. I mean, Splatoon esport is pretty cool actually.
European final in Frankfurt,
I know.
Germany.
Frankfurt.
Team will be crowned the 2023 European champion and take home.
It's like actually, and like an official tournament is like official Nintendo tournaments are pretty fucking rare. So like this is pretty interesting. It's pretty cool.
And that's not all.
That's not all. Oh, official Mario Kart tournament? Real? You can't just play the fucking countdown and then let it fade into nothing. That's not how that works.
You're a pigeon. Yeah.
Okay, right. This looks like...
Play online in this rhythm battle royale.
Okay. This looks pretty interesting. Honestly, I like the more realistic graphics more.
Each other's feathers and musical mini games.
Okay, so this isn't even anything new. Yeah, okay, it seems somewhat familiar.
Fire a slingshot to play music in First Piano Shooter. Race and fly to the rhythm in To the Sky, and more.
I don't know.
With over 20 mini
looks pretty interesting. Though honestly, I'm more hyped about the pigeons than the rest of the game.
Get ready to shake those pigeon tails when Headbangers Rhythm Royale.
Because like, I don't know if you guys know, but I like pigeons a lot actually, for some reason.
Ready, set, yo!
Yo!
Penny is on the run,
Who?
entangled in a chaotic audition that veered way off script.
This is very cool cutscene art style though. Like shows shows that they know what they're doing. And like that looks also pretty cool. Ah, team behind Sonic Mania. Yeah, I can see that.
And help Penny and Yo-Yo escape the clutches of the grouchy Emperor Eddie. Perform stylish acrobatic tricks to avoid Eddie's massive horde of pushy penguins. And
I mean,
Yo-Yo to protect Penny
just because it's made by the Sonic Mania people doesn't mean that it's also automatically good. But like, I don't know. At least like stylistic, it looks very promising. Like it looks cute and cool.
This is your big break.
I like the visuals of this game a lot.
Take the stage when Penny's Big Breakaway launches on Nintendo Switch early next
Yeah, like
year.
I don't know. I'm gonna need to see people play it to know if it's like any fun and like actually plays well. But it looks pretty cool. Definitely does. Oh my god, they fucking average Nintendo player never seen a bathtub, so they can use it as like an exotic racetrack. Yo, PD Piranha is actually pretty hype. Wiggler also pretty cool. Like actually good characters. Drybones when? I know that he's already in, but like. Oh yeah, Kamek. Pretty cool. Dude, they should bring back King Boo, but make him not look like the one from Double Dash and like Super Mario 64 DS and shit. But make him look like the Luigi's Mansion King Boo, because like that's such a cool design, dude. I fucking love Luigi's Mansion King Boo. Oh my god. Yeah, I have yet to play a single one of the DLC tracks. I will probably get to it at some point, but oh my god, Octopus Traveler.
Federation Officer Claude is stranded on an undeveloped planet. There, he meets
Claude
Raina,
Strife?
who possesses mystical powers. Was it fate or mere coincidence?
Yeah,
Soon
I don't know.
after,
Average
two
JRPG, I guess. Like
fought within the galaxy. In this science fantasy RPG, select either Claude or Raina as your hero and play through the story from their perspective. You'll also meet over a dozen potential allies from
looks
all
somewhat
walks of
interesting,
life.
I guess.
During your adventure, the hero you chose and the decisions you make will have an impact on who can be recruited to your cause. Battles take place in real time, and skills can be performed with a single button.
Yeah, looks pretty cool, I guess.
This remake includes stunning enemies with chain attacks. And having
Oh, it's a remake? I didn't properly process that. That game already existed? And now it's just like, I guess it looks prettier?
An ancient
I know, that's
prophecy
like-
will unfold, and your destiny will be awakened.
Probably deserves it.
Save the planet in Star Ocean: The Second Story arc. Launching
Probably
on Nintendo
deserved it.
Switch, November 2nd.
It's Square Enix games are something else.
Time to move it, Wario style.
Next, like fucking WarioWare?
Get
Or is
ready
that
for
just
more
like a
micro
get
game
it together
mayhem in the
DLC
latest
thing?
WarioWare game.
No, it's like, huh?
Hold 2 Joy-Con controllers, then action.
Literally the fucking Wii WarioWare, but for Switch. I know. Pretty cool. Because like Get It Together was like kind of a flop. Like the gimmick was obviously somewhat interesting, but it like yo fucking soy fucker. Yeah, Get It Together was obviously somewhat interesting. But it like kind of it kind of varied. Yo, Mario Party in WarioWare? Twerk session? But yeah, it altered the WarioWare formula a bit too much, because like the minigames were like so basic and some characters were just really broken and shit. But like because like the most interesting part about WarioWare in my opinion was always the like isolated yo holy shit. Oh yeah, believe me, I'm also into it. Anyways, yeah, the isolated rules of like every single minigame, like that every single minigame was playing, or micro game rather, was playing by its own rules. That was kind of always the most interesting part, and like kind of Get It Together kind of did away with that. So like seeing them return to that makes sense.
ソフトの発売と同時にリンクのアミーボを発売しましたが、さらに本作に登場するゼルダ、そしてガノンドロフのアミーボを2023年冬に発売しますのでお待ちください。
Gee, I wonder what they do in the game.
次が最後の映像となります。
Smash Brothers? Smash 6? Yeah, at this point it would be Smash 6. Okay. What? This is either a remake of some super obscure game that I've never heard about, or something new, but it looks like something new. This looks like Super Mario Run 2 with like a more like I love, by the way, that they are getting more confident with like trying out new art styles, because this looks so much more interesting than just like using like default shit. Like I don't know, fucking Mario Party Superstars is like, it looks good, I guess, but it looks boring in my opinion. I like that they are getting more brave with their art styles and shit. But yeah, this, I don't know, gameplay-wise, this looks like Super Mario Run 2 or something. What is this? Yeah, because, like, timer seems to play a... Like, gimmicks seem to play a pretty big role here. So this is probably not just the next new Super Mario Brothers thing. New Super Mario Brothers Wonder. You know what this feels like? This feels like one of those games that were originally intended to not be a Mario game, and then they thought, you know, fuck it, let's put Mario in it. Right? Like, do you get what I feel? What I mean? Because like this comes completely out of the blue, like completely out of nowhere. Looks somewhat interesting though. But yeah, like this has so many like gimmicks and shit that like are completely new. Like there are so many enemies that like or this, like everything. Who the fuck is that? What was that? Like everything looks very Mario adjacent, but like beyond like the very beginning with like the Goombas and Goombrats and like the question mark blocks obviously. And like the brick blocks here. Who the Wowie Zowie! Fucking Benjamin Blümchen! Like, nothing in this
ご覧いただいたのは
looks like Mario, really. It all looks Mario adjacent, but it's all like...
スーパーマリオブラザーズワンダー
fucking... What the fuck is this
ワンダーフ
fucking
ラワーに触れると
trip,
地形が
dude?
動き出したり
Obviously, the pipes also, but they
それまで
are
と
often
状況
replicated
が一変
anyways.
してしまうんです。
他にも花が喋っていたりデイジーがいたり
Like, every single thing beyond like the very basic Mario assets in this game is just like fucking... Yeah, it looks like great quality Mario enemies shit. I don't know. It looks like it wasn't originally intended to be a Mario game somehow. I don't know. It's like, it looks interesting, I guess, but I guess we gotta see more still. They should have switched this with like the Peach game, probably. I don't know. Because like, I think this would have had a much bigger impact if they didn't show as much of it and instead showed more of the Peach game, I think. Like if they just like switched the amount of stuff they showed with the two. But yeah, I don't know. Let's give this a quick recap before we end stream. Just in case I forgot anything I wanted to say. Obviously, like here, DLC. Nothing too special. Nothing that we haven't already seen technically or that we couldn't have guessed. Flygon, probably the hypest part about the entire trailer, let's be honest. Yeah. Yeah, DLC. Yeah, then Sonic Superstars. Again, I haven't really seen much of it. I think the only thing I've seen is that someone already got fired over leaking information about this game. But like beyond that, I haven't like seen gameplay or anything. I've only seen like three screenshots or something, and that apparently I think people like it more than Origins, probably. And like, I don't know, obviously now it has to measure up to Sonic Mania. But like, I don't know, it seemed kind of well received, I guess. But also nothing like too new, obviously. Yeah, Fortnite la Baba J. Yeah, I don't fucking care. Joker Persona? Yeah, I don't know, I'm not gonna do any more Persona jokes. Or the fucking fandom is gonna come hunt me down. Yeah, this looks somewhat interesting actually. Like the inspiration for this, the vibe that they're trying to do with this is very respectable and actually a niche that I would want to try out. However, it's a Switch exclusive for no reason really. This could probably work very well on the PC. So yeah, I don't know. Again, my interest is kind of I don't know, non-existent. Like, I don't know, my interest is there, but like I don't want to play something like this on the Switch because like, look at like, obviously quality right now is like extra shit, but like, I don't know, even like beyond the bitrate, this just looks crusty more than it needs to. So yeah, I don't know. I appreciate the idea though. Like the concept is very, very interesting. Yeah, then Splatoon shit. Obviously, most importantly, the Splatfest. I am probably gonna go with Team Vanilla because of the analysis I gave before. Yeah, the other stuff, like the other stuff is mostly stuff that just came with the new season, with the new update that came out like 2 weeks ago, which I have yet to take a look at, and like I don't know when I'm gonna do that, but obviously like right now I don't really have that much time. Yeah, Detective Pikachu 2, pretty cool probably, because like again I do want to play Detective Pikachu at some point, given that I am usually like I don't know, I was always pretty interested in the game, then I just like lost it, like I lost it out of sight. And then I like when I was thinking about like games that I never thought about playing that I should like, at some point this just came back to mind, because like I was thinking like I really fucking love the Layton games, and I usually also like Layton adjacent games. Like, for example, Rhythm Thief is such a great fucking game. It's like, gameplay wise, it's completely different, but like just the vibe and the story, like that kind of shit. I like that a lot. Like this, like, I guess you could call it like a like, I don't know, detective noir kind of game, like that kind of vibe. I really like usually, and obviously Detective Pikachu also has that kind of vibe, as far as I know. So I'm actually kind of interested in playing it at some point, probably on stream. And yeah, if I like that, then I'm probably also gonna enjoy Detective Pikachu too. So that they are continuing this IP. Like, is this really a new IP? I get, in the end, it's just Pokemon. But I don't know. That's pretty interesting. Also, like, it looked pretty cool. Like, it doesn't look like overwhelmingly pretty because it's still fucking Switch graphics and you can see the crust in every corner. But like the animations of the Pokemon, those at least look pretty cool, and they were that way in Detective Pikachu 1, 2. So yeah, I don't know. Pretty fucking cool, honestly. Yeah. Next, fucking Super Mario RPG remake. Holy fucking shit. That is really fucking cool. With like very, very faithful graphics and like a remade soundtrack and everything. Like, that's so fucking cool. I really hope that there's gonna be like this is gonna be a Square Enix game. Like, obviously, this is Square Enix's IP, more or less, and they were probably also in charge of remaking it. I do not put it past them to do it. Like, if it was made by Nintendo, then it's probably not gonna happen. But if it's made by Square Enix, I would not put it past them. I do want an option in the fucking game to turn on the original soundtrack, to just like be able to toggle between those two. That is what I want. And yeah, depending on who is in charge of this, it's either very likely or very unlikely. But yeah, this is really fucking cool, honestly. Makes me really want to play the game again. I don't know if I'm gonna play the remake, honestly. Depends on like what types of new content there is. Like, if there's anything that I would miss if I played the original. Because the original is still a really fucking cool game. So I might just play the original. But yeah, at the end of the day, the whole JRPG argument still applies, because this also is a JRPG, so I don't know how well it would work on stream anyways. So yeah, I don't know. We're gonna see about that at some point, I guess. Looked pretty cool though. Also, like, fucking Geno sliding on the fucking rainbow. Geno gay, oh my god. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, this one, like, we didn't see much about it, but like, this looked like a spiritual successor to Super Princess Peach, which is very interesting because like Super Princess Peach was pretty how do I say it? Well, first of all, it was at points pretty sexist. Like, just the entire concept that oh my god, this is one of our first games with a woman protagonist. What are her powers? She uses her emotions. Wow, that's so crazy. Yeah, I don't know. And the game itself also was like kind of underwhelming as far as I know. Which is like kind of sad because like obviously a game with Peach as a protagonist had potential. But yeah, now that over the years they've developed Peach pretty well as a more like self-sufficient character, I would say, I guess. Like, especially with her like more tougher roles within like, obviously within the Mario movie, but in the Mario movie I think they kind of overdid it. But like Mario vs. Rabbids is probably a pretty good example or something. So yeah, with like the how they developed Peach in the recent years, this one probably will handle it a bit differently, a bit better, most likely. So I don't know. On that front, it's gonna be pretty interesting. And then like obviously Yeah, I don't know. We obviously haven't seen anything about what the fucking game actually is, like what genre or anything. It's just very likely, yeah, okay, new game with Peach and protagonist role. Yeah, obviously, like generally the RPGs that actually give the characters, well, a character for once, they handle Peach pretty well usually. Like depends on which ones. Like I think Paper Mario 1 had a pretty flat, pun intended, but like Paper Mario 2 Peach was really fucking well written. Paper Mario 1 wasn't too bad. It was like just in comparison to Paper Mario 2, obviously it's like fairly weak, but like that's fair because like it literally was the second Mario RPG ever. But yeah, I think Super Mario RPG also had a somewhat okay, though it was still within the restraints of what Peach was back then, because like back then she was pretty much always only the damsel in distress, and this was like one of the first times that she was playable beyond like Super Mario Brothers 2, I think. Because like obviously she's playable a lot in like sports games, but considering that Super Mario RPG released on the Super Nintendo, I don't think there was too much of that beforehand. So yeah, I don't know. Back then, I think she was pretty weak back then as well, but yeah. And then yeah, obviously like Super Paper Mario, incredible writing all around, obviously. Then Sticker Star was again fairly flat, pun intended again, in terms of like how the characters were written, but with Color Splash and then obviously Origami King, that was very awesome again, in my opinion. But the strongest Peach, in my opinion, is probably the one from Paper Mario 2. Which is interesting because it is one of the oldest renditions. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, obviously, yeah, they have written good Peaches. So they definitely are able to make this good. And now we just like need to know what type of game it actually is. Like pretty much all we know is that there's like okay, we have seen some gameplay, I guess, right? We have seen this with like Peach starting at the left side of the course and then just running around. Which like, I don't know, is this just like her solving problems for people, or is she actually defeating shit? And then she wears a dress, I guess. And that's all we see. Pretty interesting here, obviously, to point out is that everything takes part on an actual stage. So this like is somewhat of a play. So maybe this like, I don't know, is the entire game is just her wanting to become an actor or something. I don't know what the relevance of this of that is yet. But yeah, I don't know. That's pretty interesting because like obviously there's like the connotation with like, ooh, Super Mario Bros. 3 was a stage play as well, and everything's fake there, and like I don't know. That's also like I think it's somewhat confirmed, but like I don't know. Don't want to get too deep into that. But like this is definitely a stage, and like they even mentioned that in what they were saying. And obviously like the changing dress also is also part of that. So yeah, I don't know. Woman-like dress. Yeah, that seems to be the game. Yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah, then next, Luigi's Mansion 2. Okay, yeah, okay, no. It is just a visually enhanced port. So pretty much just, I don't know, honestly pretty interesting considering that playing Luigi's Mansion 2 on Citra is pretty much impossible, especially upscaled, because the game runs like shit on there. So yeah, no, this is actually like, this is pretty interesting. And like, again, considering that Luigi's Mansion 3 already is on the Switch, they, like, honestly, this looks like they just use Luigi's Mansion 2 assets and like upscale them and shit. Which is okay, I guess. Like, again, I'm usually an advocate for staying true to the original art style and vision and shit. But at least for like Luigi, they could use the model from Luigi's Mansion 3, right? I don't know, not too sure about that, but like, I don't know, looks pretty cool. I fear that it's gonna become like, if they actually just upscale the assets, like obviously, like you can see that they also upscaled the resolution, because like this fish mouth in the original, I think only had like 8 corners or something. I fear that it's gonna become something like the GTA remakes or something, but I think they're gonna put in a bit more effort. I don't know. I don't know yet if it is gonna be cool or no. But if it's gonna be cool, then considering Luigi's Mansion 3 is already on the Switch, it would be cool if they also brought the Luigi's Mansion 1 3DS remake. If they also ported that to the Switch, because the 3DS remake of Luigi's Mansion 1 was heavily based on Luigi's Mansion 2 already, so they probably that should very much be possible. I think. I don't know. Pretty cool though. Pretty cool. Yeah, that's that though. Yeah, then Batman. Ooh, Joker. Then we have the copyright strike. Then I think this was the next one, which is just like JRPG, which looked like kind of okay. Then this game is gonna be dead on launch. I don't know, I'm gonna call it now. Because like, I don't know, it really looks just so fucking boring to me. It's just yet another like farming game, which obviously that has its appeal. But like there's so many, especially on the Switch already. They look like the My Sims, which in itself isn't bad, but like, I don't know, also not necessarily very appealing to me. Like the model of the fucking, what the fuck do we call this fucking shink? Cauldron. Fucking, holy fuck. The model of the cauldron, like this looks really cool, but the characters just look so unappealing to me. I'm sorry. And yeah, the fact that it's gonna be a Switch exclusive, by the looks of it, I don't know. I don't really, I don't know. I really want them to succeed, obviously. I don't want this game to fail, because like that would be very shitty for all of the people who worked on it. But I can't really see this taking off, honestly. Obviously, just for the sake of the developers, I would love to be proven wrong, obviously. But yeah. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2, pretty hype again. The first Hot Wheels Unleashed is a pretty good game, I would say. I played it a bit and looked up a bit more about it. So yeah, second game, pretty hype. I hope it's gonna release on Steam, because if it's only gonna be on Switch, then again, like I'm not gonna play that. I'm not gonna play a game on the Switch that like, because like you can also see that it's not really optimized for the Switch. Like, okay, this is a cutscene, this doesn't really count. Like, you can see how much cooler it would look if it wasn't on the Switch, as compared to the Super Mario RPG remake, which actually works well with the hardware. I think like this wouldn't look too much better on a PC. It would look better, probably, but like this, like you can see that they know what they're working with here, and this is one of those games where you can see that, yeah, this would look just, they just developed this for another platform, obviously, which isn't bad. It's just like the main thing that makes most Switch ports unappealing to me, and I would play this on PC. I'm not gonna play it on Switch. I'm sorry. Yeah. This what was this?
Solo play or 4-player co-op.
I completely forgot what this was. So it probably wasn't too interesting then.
Manic Mechanics launches first for
Manic
consoles
Mechanics,
on
yeah, I know.
July 13th.
No opinion given. Yeah, Mario vs. Rabbids Sparks of Hope, like second DLC is this, I guess. Which again, show me the logo again. Like again, I own Mario vs. Rabbids 1, or Mario plus Rabbids 1. I own the first game. I really want to play it at some point, and I'm really interested in the second game too. I'm gonna play all of this at some point, but yeah, I have yet to get to it. Show me the logo though, because like the logo, That's a great, like, the animation of this game, obviously, really fucking good. Like, that's just, like, awesome frame. Bobert Bobomb. Robert Bombert. I don't know. Yeah, this fucking logo, dude. This logo is such a fucking clusterfuck of fonts and, like, assets and shit, but I love it. Like, more games should do logos as crazy as this. I think, like, they used to, but I don't know, nowadays feels like it's much more rare, and I just love logos like this. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Dragon Quest 2. Yeah, probably pretty cool. Again, like, I just got into Dragon Quest, so this might be very interesting to me in the future, but as of right now, I don't really care. This is probably really hyped though, because, like, I know this is one of the protagonists. I don't know which one. I only know that it's one of the skins for Hero in Smash, so. Yeah, Pikmin 4. Again, not much of a Pikmin guy yet. This is probably pretty hype for the Pikmin community. Or not. I have no fucking idea. But, yeah, pretty cool. Also, ports of Pikmin 1 and 2. Apparently based on the GameCube versions, which probably makes sense, I guess, because the Wii controls were cool, but I think overall the non-motion control shit is probably gonna work better on Switch. Like, the Switch has some Wii mode proxy possible with its Joy-Cons, but it's probably better to not enforce it. I know, probably cool. Probably pretty cool. Again, like, I'm gonna play all of Pikmin at some point, probably. Yeah. Metal Gear Solid collection, pretty cool, probably. But then again, on Switch. And also questionable why they have the original Metal Gear Solid when a remake that looks better and is already owned by Nintendo exists. Like the GameCube remake, like Twin Snakes. Like, obviously, the original is, like, more faithful. Again, like, I'm usually more of a fan of being faithful and everything. Yada, yada. But they should just put in both. They should just put in both. Or make Twin Snakes available separately, because, like, obviously they know how to make GBA ports. They obviously know how to make GameCube ports. Where was it? I don't know. Whatever. Pretty cool, though, probably. Yeah, Vampire Survivors on the Switch. Probably out of all the games that have been shown today, that are gonna be multi-platform, is probably one of the ones that is gonna work best on Switch. Then again, I would probably rather play it on PC. Yeah, I don't know. Also, I'm not too deep into the whole Vampire Survivors thing, the entire genre that has emerged from it. Not too much for me, even though it's, like, kind of roguelike-esque, I guess. Like, it is technically somewhat of a roguelike, but I don't know. Not too much for me yet. I'm probably gonna get into it at some point, like, especially like, what wasn't it called, like, DRG Survivor? Like, wasn't it, like, just that? The DRG spin-off. That's gonna be a survivor, like. I don't know. I'm obviously gonna take a look at that as a DRG content creator. So at the latest, then I'm probably gonna get into that genre and also play Vampire Survivors at some point. Even though at that point, there's probably, like, Vampire Survivors, obviously great game. It opened up the entire genre and, like, defined it on its own, which is, like, always an amazing thing. But I think, like, in a few years, there's just gonna be a lot of games that do it better than the original, because, like, that's just how iteration works, obviously. But yeah, I don't know. Pretty cool game though, obviously. Yeah, Splatoon shit. Official Nintendo tournaments, again, pretty cool. This game, I don't know. Honestly, I don't really care. I mostly care about the pigeons, because I kind of like pigeons, but the game itself, I don't fucking care, quite honestly. This looked very awesome. Like, the gameplay, like, again, like, with this, they know what they're working with. This looks good. on Switch hardware. Like, I assume that this is on Switch hardware. This looks good. This doesn't look like a port. This looks awesome. Like, this looks like something that would warrant me playing it on the Switch. And yeah, obviously, just in general, I really like the art style. The cutscenes looked awesome. Gameplay wise, not a guarantee that it's gonna be awesome, obviously, but we're gonna see. Pretty cool, probably. Mario Kart, yeah, funny bathtub, funny bathroom course rather. New characters, also pretty cool. Another JRPG remake, apparently, yeah. New WarioWare, which is probably gonna work much better than work out much better than Get It Together. Pretty interesting. With a good old WarioWare humor. Yeah, this is like, Nintendo needs to make more games like this. Like, back in the day, Nintendo used to release a lot of these fucking games. Like, these just weird games. They literally have an entire department only like I think, like, back in the day, Nintendo had like 2 departments. One that was responsible for the main, for the serious games, for the AAA first party serious Nintendo games. And then there was an entirely separate department that was responsible for these weird games, like WarioWare and, like, I don't know, the Tingle games, for example, like these kind of games. And I don't know, I think nowadays WarioWare is the only IP that really has survived since these days, and I really miss it, I think, because, like, I really like those weird kind of games, like that, like, just like, because, like, obviously, like, realistic and immersive games and whatever is cool, and, like, great world to explore, many item, ooh, so cool. But, like, sometimes the greatest, yeah, Rhythm Heaven, another one of those games. A great power, like a great thing about, obviously, digital media, and especially video games, is that you can do whatever the fucking shit you want. So it's so much more interesting if you do something completely weird like this. Like, this is something that you see way too little these days. Way too little of these days, I think. So yeah, I don't know. I want to see more of that. But so yeah, it's cool that they, at least WarioWare, still going strong. Also, where was the Joy Shaker? Oh, this is a great fucking screenshot, dude. Do I post this to Twitter without context? I think I am. I'm gonna post this to Twitter. That's a great fucking screenshot. Yeah. Nintendo has posted the Benjamin Blümchen Mario. Alright. Alright, what else was in there then? I think that was pretty much it. Yeah, then they just thanked you for buying Tears of the Kingdom. I have yet to play the game more. I am just, like, done with about a quarter of it, so but I don't have much time today. Nothing is better than the inside of an elephant. Yeah. And then, like, this, which is just like, what the fuck is this? Like, this, again, this feels like a modern Doki Doki Panic situation, where, like, this wasn't originally planned to be a Mario game, and then they just slapped Mario stuff on top of it. Because most of the fucking shit, like, that Goomba looks so serene. Good. Good. Yeah. I don't know. Most of this, like, it just looks Mario adjacent, but not like it's actually. Holy shit. Hi! No, fuck, I unpaused. I didn't manage to screenshot because the fucking screenshot thing didn't work again. Whatever. I can just screenshot it later and no, fuck this. I'm gonna screenshot it now. Pog. Fucking, I don't know. I'm gonna post it to media chat. This one is not Twitter worthy. Not that my Twitter is anything too special, but like... Pog. But yeah, I don't know. All of this just like, it just feels Mario adjacent. And like it's, I don't know. It's weird. Where was the end of the actual trailer? Because like that fucking weird off-brand Toad, I need to see that again. Oh no, that was the like the post-credit scene. Ooh, howie zowie! Show me that, yeah. What the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this? The animation of these guys look cute though. Who the fuck is this? What is any of this? Right? Like I'm not tripping when I say that this, nothing of this really, like, it's like obviously if this is from the very beginning planned to be a Mario game and they just want to try a lot of new shit because just for the heck of it, respectable, really respectable. But they haven't done something like this in like decades probably. Like, when was the last time that they tried something really out of left field with Mario? Like, probably, like, the most un-Mario stuff, where they, like, made, like, new OCs and shit. The stuff that used to do that the most, I think, was the RPGs, right? Especially, like, Super Mario RPG and the first Paper Mario titles. But, like, even those... they like Mario-fied, like they Mario-fied them more, starting with Sticker Star, and now they're like pretty bland and like very brand accurate and like all that shit. So like, when was the last time that they were actually like brave with this kind of shit? That's why it feels so like unexpected. Like, I guess like the last game where they actually like did something really cool was like probably like Paper Mario, like Mario and Luigi Paper Jam, because like that had a few cool things, but that game also already suffered from the like toad washing, is what I'm gonna call it. And like obviously like the Mario and Luigi remakes, they completely just made all of the characters boring. Like, didn't they, like, for example, the fat Koopas in the original, there were some fat Koopas. They were just fat Koopas. But they were fat Koopas, and they just made them big Koopas because, like, and that's fucking boring. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's like, I don't know, but like also like considering, like, what were the other crazy games again? Like, I guess Super Mario RPG is pretty brave because, like, again, the whole thing with them like trying out new art styles, being brave about that, that's so fucking respectable. In my opinion, because they haven't done something like this in ages. And like the new Peach game and shit, like they probably like this might just be a Mario game from the very start. It's just like the bravest game of all of the ones that we've seen today. And like, I don't know, if they are gonna be more creative with the IP, starting from here, then that would be very welcome. Like, I don't know, that would be pretty cool, pretty hype. yeah, I don't know, fucking, they're literally one of the power-ups in this game is gonna be a rainbow shroom, and the only thing it does is when you pick it up, Luigi's gonna come out from the left side of the field, or he's just gonna approach Mario if he's already on there, because like I assume this game is gonna have multiplayer, and then they're just gonna kiss, and that's all the mushroom does. And then they're gonna retcon that the two are brothers. Oh boy. Anyways, Pogger. That is not the Pogger frame. Yeah, whatever. Like, this shit ain't Mario. I guess these are like what the fuck is this, dude? Who is that? What? Like, Yeah, these are reminiscent of like the Triceratops enemies. Like I have no idea how they were called again, but from Super Mario World, like the ones that I think they first appear on Choco Island. They are somewhat similar to those, but only really in terms of the face design. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. I think that's it for today. I don't know. Pretty cool actually. Pretty cool. Like a lot of very interesting stuff. Like, and actually I completely expected, because like that's just what most directs were for me in the last few years, is that just like there's just gonna be, oh yeah, that there's this game, there's the port of this JRPG, and then there's this game which is technically new and cool, but it just looks like all of the other games, and just like there's very easily expectable what there is to expect. And like, yeah, but like this is completely out of left field. Like I don't know if these like three things, mainly the new Peach game, the Super Mario RPG remake, and this game, if they indicate that Nintendo is gonna be more brave with its IPs again, that would be really cool, and that would make this a very cool direct indeed. Yeah, that's about it though. Pretty cool actually. Like I don't know if you were able to tell, but at the very beginning, when the Pokemon stuff was happening, I was so incredibly bored actually, because like I guess it's an okay game. Like I think Scarlet and Violet, they were okay games, obviously. I had fun playing them, but I don't know. I'm not gonna open up this can of worms now, because we're gonna sit here for another hour or two if I do that. But like just seeing like the DLC stuff, which was basically nothing new. Like again, the most hype part about the whole Pokemon fucking hell, what's the word I'm looking for? Segment. How did I fucking forget segment? Yeah, the most interesting part about the entire Pokemon segment was probably Flygon. Yeah, I don't know, pretty boring. So yeah, I don't know. Consider my expectations subverted. Yeah, we're done here for today. I need to get back to work. Thank you guys for being here though. And yeah, I don't know when we're gonna see each other next time. Yeah, I don't know. I have some exam shit to do in the next few days. Like, I don't know. Technically, if you want to do something, then we better do it now, because I have to put in as much time as I possibly can, because the shit is due on Sunday. Yeah, which is to say that after that I will try to stream a bit more again, maybe. There's also some other projects that I have to take care of right after, so I don't know. I may just not stream for a month or so. Like I don't know. This I feel like I've reevaluated the way I want to do content a bit more, like the way I want to do streams, and like how I now have the YouTube channel, which of course I haven't done a new video again, but like now that I've kind of reevaluated how I want to do my content, I feel like more safe, I think, with just like not streaming for a month, in favor of prioritizing stuff that actually should be prioritized. So yeah, whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna keep you guys posted on the Discord server, so I don't know, join that or something. And we're gonna see each other sometime soon though, with, I don't know, I'm probably gonna do the DRG update first whenever I do my next stream, because like I really want to do that. Other than that, like I still have to take a look at the Splatoon update, and then obviously like I could do some Isaac or whatever, but I'm most likely gonna mostly play Tears of the Kingdom, which like still I am so far behind with that game. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna see about that. For now though, thank you guys for being here. And yeah, I don't know when we're gonna see each other next. The next time. Obviously I'm gonna keep you guys posted. Whatever. Yeah. Thank you for being here. It has been an honor to have streamed for you, as usual. And yeah, I wish you guys a very good rest of your day, and a good night, and a great dream, and whatever. Have a good one. Take care. Good night. That is the wrong scene. Where's my... there.